Hello everyone, welcome to PHTV Channel 4 in Palos Heights. I'm Sue Jankowski and we are at the library with our good friends Janine and Tina, who are going to tell us everything that's going on in the library, and there's always a lot as usual. And I think the last time they talked about several months, so now we're right into October where there's all kinds of like happy stuff going on there. And we were just talking about this too, how, you know, it's just the season where things are going to kind of be snowballing, literally snowballing at some point. So it's starting with October where things are really happening there. And I think you're going to find some fun things to do there. So we're going to start with Janine, who's head of public services, and she's going to tell you things that you as mostly adults can participate in.
That's right. And you know, October, beginning of Fall Fest. We'll start with the library, along with the Palos Heights Recreation Department, Lake Catherine, the Public Arts Commission. Who am I leaving out, Tina?
Botanic Gardens. Oh, that's the Lake Catherine.
All of them. We all were working together. We're all planning some fall-themed programs from October 14th to the 31st. And we will have them all over town, so there'll be plenty of things for families and adults and everybody to do, including you know, a night critter story time, Haunted Illinois, Goosebumps parties. There's going to be pumpkin decorating. There's a touch-a-truck at the rec department. So we'll have plenty of fall things coming up the last 2 weeks of October throughout our city. We'll have if you come to either the rec department or Lake Catherine or the library, get a picture with your selfie with the scarecrow, and we'll be putting those on our social media sites.
That's cute.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun things. And of course, we're also at any of the events. Check the websites for all three of those organizations. You'll see the events. But we're also collecting canned goods for the new for the food pantry that's in town in the city here. So all the events at the library are free. So you're welcome to attend and bring a food item, canned goods that we will be donating to the.
How do you find out? Do you have to go to the website? Is it in the? Do you happen to know if it's in the Park and Rec book that you can look and see when these things are?
They are in the Park and Rec book as well. Yeah.
Okay, so you can go and check out that. So you know, put it on your calendar because there's so many things that are fun for your family to do, and you're going to want to get that down. It's 2 weeks of things.
Yeah,
that's
2 weeks. Yes,
awesome.
Yes, we have. You know, Lake Catherine's got a whole slew of things. The rec department, like I said. And there'll be a public art going up in the, what do they call that area where they have the waterfall now? It's like the.
I think it's the waterfall garden, maybe.
Waterfall garden, yeah. It's where they hold the farmers market, and on the side of the, I believe it's the dry cleaner.
Wait a minute, it's where the farmers market is. That's the municipal parking lot.
Municipal parking lot, yeah. There'll be a public art project going on during those 2 weeks too. We'll have an artist there who will be painting butterfly wings, am I correct?
Yes.
And it's on the side of the dry cleaner or the jewelry store. One or the other. You'll have to come and look and find out. And by the time it's finished, it's going to be a piece of artwork that public can actually participate in. You'll stand in and take a picture, and you'll have butterfly wings on the back of you. It looks pretty cool.
Oh,
you have to look. You'll have to see
but
you'll be seeing the art in process along in those 2 weeks. So that'll be kind of fun.
Oh, that will be fun.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure. I mean, I guess you'll have to check into it. I'm not exactly sure when exactly the farmers market concludes. It's usually in the middle of October.
Yes, I believe it's today. Actually, October 3rd is the last day.
Oh, it is today. Okay.
We're filming on October 3rd.
Yeah. Okay. So,
but they will be running it through the winter indoors again.
Over at the rec building.
Yeah.
Like
Check the
last year.
city website. Yeah. That's all on there.
Okay.
I'm not a pro on that one.
Yeah, but
I can tell you about library programs.
I mean, this sounds like just so many zombie night. I mean, that sounds like scary fun.
Yeah. Right. And also, just another thing coming up: the Illinois Philharmonic Orchestra, which has found its home here in Trinity Christian College. They have provided library patrons with tickets to their 2018 and 19 season. So come on in, take a look at what's available, and with your Palos Heights library card, you can check out a one pass during the season for free.
Okay.
So it's kind of neat.
So that gives you an opportunity to check out the Illinois Philharmonic Orchestra if you're not sure about it, and then you can buy tickets later. But at least you get to
to
go.
see one show for free. Yeah. So
Yeah. So they can get a pass. They can go ahead and get a pass for 2 people.
one pass is we'll,
It's for
we'll,
2
we'll
people.
let for 2 people. in,
Okay.
yeah.
So you can go with a friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have coming up down the road, we have on Tuesday, October 9th, Medicare Made Easy. We have Diana Ducci, she's a community educator and a licensed insurance representative, will present a program about Medicare Parts A and B, and she'll also be discussing the Medicare supplement plans. She's an incredibly knowledgeable person. We have her almost every year, and we have a lot of people show up and they ask her all types of questions, and she's like has all the answers. She's incredible. So this program is designed for people turning 65 or who are already 65 but leaving their employer plan. So you can come out and get a lot of good information on that. So that's Tuesday, October 9th at 6:30.
And I've noticed that actually a lot of the Medicare things have been changing. So she's going to know about those changes. And
Yeah.
if you're wondering, oh, does any of this change affect me? It's a good place to go and find out about it.
Absolutely, yeah, because she's very good at answering all the kinds
She
of
really
questions.
is.
Yeah.
She's excellent.
Yeah. Then our Palos Fine Arts foreign film series is back. We had that back in the spring, and now we're having it on Wednesday, October 10th. It's a program that's sponsored by the Palos Fine Arts, but we hold it at the library, and we're going to be showing the film The Death of Stalin, which is actually a dark comedy.
Oh.
It's directed by Armando Iannucci, who actually directed the series Veep on TV, the comedy Veep.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
get that kind of a sense of humor. It's and the film, it won 2 BAFTAs, which is it's a British film, and it's a kind of the British Oscars. It won for Best Screenplay and the Best Film of the Year.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
so
would be a
and
good
it's
one.
it's about the members of the Council of Ministers in Russia and their gut-wrenching roller coaster of incessant plotting to discover who's going to be the next leader after Stalin. And it's it's very funny. And actually, I had kind of learned a lot too about the politics in Russia. It's really kind of timely too, as Russia's in the news right now.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's at 6:30. There will be refreshments. It's open to everybody. It's a free program. It's open to the public. And we'll have Steve Frenzel will be there out to talk about, discuss a little bit about the movie afterwards. So come join us, and they'll have refreshments as well.
Is this something you need to register for? You
It's
do?
always
Yeah.
good to register
Okay.
so we know how many people will be
Yeah,
showing
you
up.
want to have a seat. So
Yep,
it's,
yep,
is
yeah.
it in the big meeting room?
Yep, in the library.
So it
yeah.
fits a lot of people, but you still need to register.
Yeah. Yeah, and this year we're winding up on the Illinois Bicentennial, and we have musician Steve Justimo will be here on Thursday, October 11th at 6:30 to play and present the musical influence of Illinois artists and songs. He'll be taking us on a musical journey of composers, artists, and songs that contain images of Illinois' landscapes, people, and including contributions by Illinois musicians from Carl Sandburg to John Prine to Warren Zevon, Burl Ives, and many more. And we've had him many times at the library. He's just fantastic. He can play anything.
Wow.
And we're happy that the Friends of the Library have so generously sponsoring this program. So we're excited to have Steve back. We're excited that the Friends of the Library are sponsoring. So it's a good show.
Very nice. And he's playing in this picture. He's playing a banjo. I really like banjos.
He plays banjos. He plays mandolins, the guitars, violin. You name it. The strings he can
very
play.
talented.
Yeah, very talented.
that'll be fun.
Yeah, right. And then our book and film this year, this month, I should say, in the theme of the season is Murder on the Orient Express. That's coming up Thursday, October 18th at 2 p.m. We have, this is the version that came out last year that's directed and starred Kenneth Branagh as Hercule Poirot, the detective. Of course, it's a star-studded cast with Johnny Depp, Michelle Pfeiffer, Penelope Cruz, Willem Dafoe, Leslie Odom Jr. from Hamilton, Daisy Ridley from Star Wars. So there's quite a cast, and Judi Dench, of course. What film would not be complete without Judi Dench?
It's so true.
Yeah. So it's a great film. It will be, and for those of you who've never been to our book and film, we show the film and then we give a little talk about it afterwards. And we have the book available at the desk if you want to come in and check it out as well. So.
And this has got to be at least the second version or more of the Murder on the Orient Express. It's kind of like A Star Is Born. That they just keep doing it over and over. Yeah. But these are all familiar actors and actresses that you would know, so that makes it kind of fun to watch.
Well, Agatha Christie has again this incredible appeal. I mean, she writes or has written the classic mystery murder, and there's a reason why these are timeless. They're just they're great stories.
They really are.
Yeah, no matter how many times you've seen it, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's good. I want to see it again.
Right, and then we also our Sunday at the Cinema is back because we're open on Sundays again. That's on Sunday, October 21st at 2 p.m. and we'll be showing the film The Shape of Water. This one was the best film of the year in 2017, directed by Guillermo del Toro. Won also for Best Directing and Best Music.
Wow.
And Sally Hawkins stars in it. She's an incredible actress. She's a mute. She can't speak.
Oh yeah.
So she has to act. Her acting is, very good.
Oh, that's what I heard. And when I saw the advertisement, I did not see this movie. It just looks so unique. So it's a really different film, but
it's a 1960s in a secret government building, and you see Sally Hawkins plays a lonely janitor who forms this unique relationship with this creature that was found and held in secret captivity. So, there's kind of like the 1960s, space drama with the government and that kind of thing, and it's very suspenseful. It's a beautiful love story. It's a reason why it won Best Film.
Right, there is.
And coming up on Tuesday, October 23rd, we're excited to have this one. This is a new program we're having here. It's called H.H. Holmes, Beyond the Devil in the White City. For those of you not familiar with that name, H.H. Holmes, The Devil in the White City was a book written about the 1893 World's Fair, but also about a serial killer that was operating during that time, who was H.H. Holmes. So we're going to explore the darker side of Chicago's history with an award-winning filmmaker. John Borowski will be here, and he'll discuss the history of H.H. Holmes, the making of his film, The H.H. Holmes, America's First Serial Killer, and his book, The Strange Case of Dr. H.H. Holmes. So he'll show a screening of that film at 6:30, and then he's going to be talking about his book. So it'll be interesting.
That will be. Yeah, that was a really hot book for a long time. I'm sure it's still read by many people.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then our trivia night is back at the Harvest Room coming up on Wednesday, October 24th at 6:30. Please call the number on the screen. That's the Harvest Room's number to make a reservation. It does fill up, so you want to make sure you call early and get room for you. You're good if you come on your own. You can come up to groups of 5 people. We'll have 2 hours of trivia and prizes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Yeah. Is it like really hard trivia?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to know how much would I know.
Yeah.
I might know a lot.
Yeah, and it's funny because some people will look at the category, I don't know anything about football.
Right.
And then they realize, oh wait, that was my dad's favorite team. I know that one.
Right, so they end up doing,
So you never know,
Right,
so,
that's so true.
Yeah, so come on out. And then at the end of the month, we're going to Tuesday, October 30th, we have Haunted Illinois. Getting in this, of course, the feel of the season, yes. Haunted Illinois. We have paranormal investigator and author of The Road Guide to Haunted Illinois, Terry Fisk. We'll share photos, case stories, eyewitness accounts, and ghost lore of haunted locations in Illinois, and he'll discuss his first-hand accounts in his paranormal investigations. So, looking
October
forward
30th,
to that.
That's a good day
before
to have
Halloween.
it. All right.
Yeah, 6:30. So come on out. And again, the Friends of the Library have generously sponsored this program.
Very nice.
Yes, and I'm going to back up and they sponsored that one.
Okay.
So we're thankful for that.
So there's a lot coming up that you can participate, especially. I think it's nice to come in and see a movie you haven't seen. It's nice to participate in some of these Halloween or fall activities. Listen to some music. You've got a lot of opportunities for entertainment. That's free.
Yeah, and
that's pretty great.
I know I don't know about other people, but I'll read about things in the paper or hear about it. It's like, God, I'd love to go there. It's in the city. I don't know if I have time to go there. Well, it's right here. You're right here in the city. We're really easy to get to. So. Yeah, and it's just an hour of your night. Come on out and join us. We're happy to have everybody.
Right, come out of your house, join up with a bunch of people that are like-minded about seeing something, and then it's kind of fun to talk about stuff because
it is.
you're like, I didn't really like that, and why, or I did, and I've seen it 2 times, and it's just kind of fun to talk.
We always get a lot of giggling in the ghost kind of programs, because people are kind of scared, or they're like, oh, then they start telling stories. So it's always an interesting evening.
It is. Yeah, you get your believers and your non-believers.
Absolutely. And it's half and half, because they'll raise their hands. They'll have people raise their hands, It's kind of fun.
Okay, well, go out. Have fun at the library this month. And also, the kids will be having fun at the library this month, too. Tina, who's head of Youth and Teen Services, is going to tell us what's going on over there. So if you're not doing the adult things, you can bring your kids over and do some of the other things.
Yeah. So first I wanted to mention that we have completely revamped our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. And this is a program where children can participate, starting from birth, really. And the parent, of course, reads to their child. And for each 100 books, they come into the library, we log it, and they get a prize to take home, a memento of some sort. And that's something that we're really excited about. And just yesterday we had a boy come in and he was so ecstatic. He reached 900 books.
Oh, wow.
So he is like right there. So
Yeah.
he was very happy to come in and get his prize.
Awesome. And as a retired reading teacher, I will tell you the best thing you can do is read to your kids starting at really, birth, because they will just get so much information and talk to your kids, because this is going to get them ready for school and get them to be reading, and reading is learning. So just get over there and then make it fun on top of it. Well, reading is really fun. So if you can get them started and get them, where the library is their comfort zone, they're really happy there.
Yeah.
This is a great thing, doing 1,000 books before kindergarten. That sounds daunting, but really it's so easy to get to that.
Yeah, I feel like this mom, she was just in last week, just doing another 100 books, just constant reading. And then he's like, okay, let's go pick up more books, Mom.
Right.
It was so cute.
It is. I mean, they're so excited about it, really.
Yeah.
The kids are.
No,
Yeah,
it's a
cool.
great program. Starting, every Wednesday through October 17th, we have what's called a Halloween countdown. And each week, children are going to be able to come in and hear stories about different spooky characters. This is an evening program. It starts at 5 o'clock each Wednesday through the 17th, and it's for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. And they read stories, they make a craft, and then they make a sweet treat based on that character that they're learning about. So one week they're going to make scary witch cookies after they read the stories and make their crafts. So it's something, they're going to be doing a little bit of everything in this evening program.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. But this sounds like something you really do want to register for, right? Because it
Yes.
kind of fills up.
Yes.
This is going to be really fun. So get out there and get your name in.
On Monday, October 8th, the kids do not have school, so we have a program. It's called Honest Abe. It's by Face to Face Productions, and it is really a huge performance. They come in, they do a play, there's singing, there's dancing, and they get a lot of audience participation involved. And this is also one of the Illinois Bicentennial programs that we're having at the library. And it's about Abraham Lincoln, and he's faced with different ethical challenges and different moral dilemmas, and he's asking the kids for advice on what they think he should do. So it's really just going to be a fun, all-ages family event. I said it's on Monday, October 8th at 10 a.m., and the Friends have also generously sponsored this event as well.
That's awesome. The Friends are really doing a really nice service for the library.
Absolutely.
It's great.
On Tuesday, October 9th at 4 o'clock, we have a manga anime club for children in grades 6th through 12th grade. So these are for our teens, they're our older patrons. And just really anyone who enjoys reading manga and watching anime. So they're going to come in, they talk about their favorite characters that they're reading about. They get to watch our Crunchyroll subscription, which includes all kinds of different anime videos that they can watch at the library and then talk about later. And there's also craft elements involved as well.
Oh, that's so nice that there's something for that older group they really love.
Yeah, and this is a new collection that we're really starting to build in our teen room as well. So we're seeing a need for it, and we're just
Going for it.
adding to it. Yeah.
Good. Awesome.
We also have a Books in Bites club discussion on Thursday, October 11th at 4 p.m. for children in grades 3rd through 5th grade. Now, for this book club, the children focus on reading 2019 Blue STEM nominees. And the neat thing about this is each month, the kids that attend that event, they get to vote for the next book that they want to read the following month. And then there's also a food element, so hence the bites. And last month they read City of Ember, and they made celery moths. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but this month they're reading A Handful of Stars by Cynthia Lord, and they're also going to make a tasty treat that goes along with that as well.
Okay.
And on Thursday, October 11th at 6 o'clock, we have a Super Smash Brothers Smackdown for our teens in grades 6 through 12. So we have a gaming system upstairs, and this is one of the popular games that a lot of kids come in and request to play in the library when they get off school or just in between studying. And we decided we're just going to have a tournament because everyone loves playing this game, so we're going to have people go head to head and challenge each other.
That is so fun. Now, so this is a game that everybody's playing. I'm not really into the knowledge of, not that I was ever into playing the video games, but the knowledge of what video games are popular. So this is good. This is good to know. Can parents kind of look in just to see what it is?
You know,
no. Can you play? Can you learn?
They have, not too long ago, we had a kindergarten through third grade program, and they decided they wanted to play one of the video games, and Dad was just hanging out in back, just watching, seeing how the kids were playing.
Right, right. I mean, because you do want to keep up on it. Okay, that sounds like fun.
In honor of Fire Prevention Week, on Friday, October 12th, we have a firefighter story time. Excuse me. A firefighter in Palos Heights is going to come and read stories to the kids, and they're going to get to explore some of his gear. He may or may not bring a fire truck. We're not sure yet. But yeah, that program is, you really need to register like right now because it's filling up quick.
Well, sure. And that is in the morning, so it's all ages, but yet it's really going to be for the younger
geared toward the younger kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That'll be neat. We're excited.
Yeah.
On Saturday, October 13th, we have a Lego Builders at 11 a.m. for all ages. So this is another one of those programs where kids are just invited to come to the library, let out some of their creativity, make whatever they want with Legos, and we display it for a month. And anytime they come and visit the library, they get to see it. So.
And it's fun because going up there upstairs where the children's events take place, there's all kinds of beautiful Lego sculptures that someone has spent a lot of time creating, and it's kind of fun to look at them.
Yeah. On Monday, October 15th, we have a toddler art that is for young toddlers ages 2 to 5. We have 2 sessions, a 10 a.m. and a 1 p.m. And this month, of course, they're going to focus on making a spooky craft for Halloween that everyone can enjoy.
Good, good.
Like have the girls there getting messy.
Yes.
That's usually how it is.
And it's funny because, you know, sometimes the 2-year-olds are a little reluctant to get messy, but the 4-year-olds and the 5-year-olds, they're kind of into it.
Yeah. So, yeah, and we have smocks, so don't worry about them getting their clothes dirty.
Yeah.
It's
That's
be
fun.
A good time.
That's good.
And then we go into our special Fall Fest events. So on Tuesday, October 16th, we have a zombie night. So children are invited to come to the library in grades 4 through 8 at 4 o'clock, and they will be making themselves over into zombies. So we have someone in our youth and teen department who has actually worked with different types of latex and things, and she is going to show the kids how to use this different makeup and turn themselves into creepy zombies.
That is so fun. They are just going to love that. And it's October 16th, so if they wanted to be a zombie for Halloween, they could, you know.
They're going to be pros.
Just a leg up on that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be neat. Might scare some people when they're leaving the library.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay. On Thursday, October 18th at 6 o'clock, for children ages 1 through 6 years old, we have a Night Critters story time. And this story time is just about celebrating different animals that come out at night. So bats, raccoons, owls, some rabbits, and other just creatures of the night. They're going to read stories and sing songs and make a craft.
And you know, this is really great for those kids. I mean, it's ages 1 through 6. So sometimes some children about these younger ages are a little intimidated by the scary stuff. So knowing that this is just nighttime stuff, not not really scary, just night,
Right.
I think is a nice chance for them to be able to do something if they have some fears
Yeah.
about things.
And the stories that we're reading, they're also very kid-friendly, so they're going to see like an owl or a raccoon at night in the book, but it's not going to be as intimidating.
Yeah, as
No
a
zombie.
zombie.
No zombie raccoons.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Could be.
I know.
Zombie everything.
On Tuesday, October 23rd at 4 o'clock, we have a Goosebumps party for children grades kindergarten through 3rd grade. I remember Goosebumps when I was younger, and the fact that they're still
I know.
popular is amazing
I
to
have
me.
a whole tub of Goosebumps books that, from my kids, and I just can't get rid of them because I'm like, well, maybe the grandchildren want to read these Goosebumps books because they're still so popular.
Yeah, exactly. They're
Yeah.
still circulating. They're
Yeah.
still making movies about it. So
They
this
are.
is a celebration about the new movie that's coming out and all the Goosebumps books, really. They're going to play games. They're going to listen to creepy music, have a spooky snack, and they're just going to have a good time.
That's awesome. That'll be fun. Yeah, I saw the advertisement for some Goosebumps movie coming out, though I think it looks a little scary.
They were a little scary, like
Yeah.
to me when I was reading about them as
Yeah.
a child.
Yeah, a
But
little bit.
it's okay. So over the summer, we had a Harry Potter escape room, and that did awesome. It was so well attended. The kids have asked to have another escape room. So in keeping with the Halloween creepy theme, we are having a Stranger Things escape room. It's called Escape the Upside Down. And Stranger Things, the show is just, it's so popular. Kids are still talking about it, even though it's not
And
coming out
adults.
until
Yeah.
springtime. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, it's excellent.
I know I watched one show, and I went, this is pushing me into the creepy zone, and I just couldn't watch anymore.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but it's very addicting.
I guess, because everybody
Yeah.
loves it, just me. I'm just a scaredy cat, that's all.
So we're having Escape the Upside Down. So teens really, are going to try and solve riddles and use clues to try and escape the Upside Down and travel back to the 80s and escape the clutches of the Demogorgon, which is also featured in Stranger Things.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
That's
for
going to be
them. Not me.
It's going to be on Wednesday, October 24th at 4 o'clock. Please register for this program because it's going to fill up pretty quick. Early Einsteins is on Thursday, October 25th at 4 o'clock. The children are going to read stories and then later do some spooky science and make their own slime to take home.
Everybody loves slime.
Yes.
Good. Good time.
On Thursday, October 25th, this is another special Fall Fest event. We have an AR murder mystery. Children are going to be using their smart devices to go ahead and solve the clue about who committed the crime in the library. So the way that this one works is it's through an app, and what you see right now, like you have a cup on your desk, but if the kids take this iPad or phone or something and they like focus the app on that cup, they might see a handprint, and that might be a clue. So we don't see anything,
Yeah.
but through this app, they will see stuff
Pretty cool.
and try
That
and
is.
solve the crime.
That's really.
Yeah. And that's for our teens in grades 4 through 8 on October 25th at 4 o'clock.
Cool.
On Saturday, October 27th, we have Incredible Bats. So we're going to have live Egyptian fruit bats and African straw-colored fruit bats at the library, and people of all ages, they're going to learn about why these creatures are important, the benefits that they bring, and they get to see them up close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And take the scariness away from a bat. Not that you want to be near a bat. They can have rabies or whatever. I mean,
Right.
these won't, I'm sure. But
I would never touch a bat.
Yeah, I mean, but they're an animal out there doing whatever they're supposed to be doing. So they're not going to turn into a vampire or anything like that. It's good to
Yeah.
get some education about bats.
And that one's sponsored by the Friends, right?
Yes, it is. It's also sponsored by our friends. Thank you.
Wow.
It's on Saturday, October 27th at 10 a.m., and it's all ages. And that one is another one that's filling up rather quickly.
Okay.
On Tuesday, October 30th, we're having our Monster Mash program for children ages birth through 6 years old at 10 a.m. There's going to be games, crafts, snacks, all different kinds of things that we are having at the library, and we're inviting everyone to come and wear their costumes. I know that everyone in the youth and teen department is going to be dressing up. So
They can't wait. They're like, what's my costume this year, right? It is fun.
So it's going to be neat.
You know, they've made costumes so easy. You know, like you can go in as an adult or just get little bits and pieces of a costume. And I mean, it's just so much easier than it used to be to costume up. So,
Yeah.
moms and dads, when you're bringing your kid, you could wear your costume too.
Yes, please, so that I'm not the only grown-up wearing a costume. We are also starting a Books to Flicks program, and this is for teens in grades 6th through 12th grade. So any young adult book that has been made into a movie, we're going to be showing that at the library along with popcorn, and then we're going to be talking a little bit about the differences between the movie and the book. And this month we will be showing Ready Player One.
Okay, sounds good. Well, there's a lot going on as always at the library, and you know, it's all there for you. And Tina and Janine, thanks so much for coming in and telling us about it and getting all these things available for everybody here in the city to enjoy. So sign up if you need to sign up for some of these things, but as they mentioned, things do fill up and then you don't want to be disappointed that you don't get to do it. So get out there and either stop in the library or you can register online, you can call. There's a lot of venues. You don't have to worry about, you know, I can't get into the library today. Just call.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
good.
ladies.
Thanks, Sue.
And we'll see you next month at the library. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.